Yeah, let's open up some awesome Star Wars figures today. What can I tell you about these? These are started coming out in 1995 or 1996, I guess, depending on the cards are dated at 1995. It was the first time Star Wars got back into making toys after their initial 80s line. People didn't really like them. I mean, they definitely took their liberties with these. Like, they really buffed up Luke Skywalker. Not super realistic. I mean, Lando here looks real buffed up, like ridiculously so. But as you know, I like a hunky chunky toy. These are now very readily available, and you can get them for, I don't know, in Canada, I'm able to find them for around $3 to $5 even sometimes. I guess some of the later waves would be less expensive or more expensive because they'd be more rare. And yeah, the prices do vary. I'd say a regular price you're going to find on these is about $10 or $12. At least that would be the Canadian price. I'm going to open up a whole lot of these. Now, it looks like I'm missing one, and I didn't realize, at least from the initial series. I do have some more here, but I'm going to have to open them on another day because it's just too much. They changed up the packaging in the later years, and they put them on green cards, and then what did they do with the episode 1 ones? They started putting them on different cards. But it was cool. I've never opened up any of these before. They're bigger. Some of them are bigger. The girls that they made pretty thin. I like a sturdy toy. So thanks everyone for coming in, and thanks for your likes. Hey Vanessa, thanks for joining us today. Ranger Danger's in the house. Jennifer's here. And may the 4th be with you. Yeah, we're going to be opening up a lot of Star Wars figures this month, if that's something you want to see. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should save some of my figures for next year and the year after. I have a lot of Star Wars figures that I wanted to open. I thought today I was going to open up the cartoon ones to go along with my new cartoon ones. I don't remember what the name of that cartoon is called. But yeah, I opened up these the other day, and they are pretty sweet. So I am super excited to open up that cartoon series that was from a couple years ago that I don't know the name of or much about. Did you guys get notifications today or what? So in the first wave, the first releases of these are the ones that we released. So I'm going to start with them. We may as well start at do them in order that I have here. And if I look on the back of one of these later waved cards, it looks like I am missing Luke Skywalker in his X-Wing fighter outfit. Like I think I was just concentrating on that one and not realize that they hid a new character up there. Wait, is there another character? There's also a fighter pilot. I think I have him though. But I have him from a later wave because I just bought him the other day. I don't know if he would be switched up or changed. Let me see if I can find him. Some guy tried to steal him from under my nose when I was buying them. Can I have that? Are you going to buy that? Yeah, he is on a different color card. Actually, I think I got these for $5. I think I did really well. They had them priced at $3. I think I got them for $2.50 each, which is awesome. Hey, Tangi, thanks for coming in. Yes for notifications. All right. Okay. Let's start. Let's start getting some of these open. I don't know. I can't really stand any up. I'm gonna have to set up a box here. I have yet to get the proper box. You know what? I have a couple boxes over here that might work. I'm going to try using these platforms today. That might actually be high enough to stack up the figures so you can look at them once I open them. There's a lot of guns here. That's my biggest concern of how I'm going to, remember whose gun goes with who, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I can always go back and watch this 2-hour video. I don't think it's going to be that long. Probably can open all of these in less than 20 minutes. What do you guys think? I'm going to open them like this so I can save the cards, because the cards look pretty sweet. You got a little collector file on the back, which they had in the old style. Well, they had them with G.I. Joe. I don't remember if they had them with... I am super excited about the re-release of the vintage ones. I'm so excited about those, because that is what I like. That is what I like about these figures, is that they only have the 5 points of articulation. That's all I need. That's all I had when I was a kid. And I probably should have some vintage ones out right now, but unfortunately, they're buried a little bit. But for my upcoming next videos, I definitely will do that. No, this doesn't look like it's working. I'm going to need a higher platform. Whoa, he doesn't stand very good. Oh, he has to just have this wide stand. Maybe they come with stands. They do come with peg holes. And before I do stand them, you probably want to see them a bit more. Okay, so just get rid of these platforms. I'll just put this up here. I will show you what this Stormtrooper looks like. He's very sleek, in super good condition. Hey, thanks for the likes, guys. Yeah. Joints, again, are just rotations at the shoulder and the hip. The legs go forward that much, go backward this much. Oh, this feels so much like an adventure, people, which I like. Oh, wait, he has 6 points because he does have a waist swivel, which is pretty nice. It's a nice little addition. And the guns involved are this strapped mega. Well, what's going on here? I froze up there a second. Machine gun, blaster, whatever they called them. And this one looks so much like the one that I had when I was a kid. With him, let's put it in his hand. Hey, Life on a Yo-Yo, thanks for joining us today. We've got lots of Star Wars figures that we're opening. Wait, if this is good. Let me back my lights up a little bit. Do that. Oh, you know what I could put? I know what I can do. You know what? Let's really think about this. There's a base for us. There we go. A Star Wars fleet base. Awesome, 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 awesome. Yeah, good if I start off here, and then we can put the newer guys at the front. I'm sure this is going to be a disaster at some point. The whole thing is going to collapse. I'm assuming I can put this strap over him. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I sure wish they came with stands on account of my clumsiness. His black feet seem to be staining this board. The paint's coming off. Is he supposed to stand that way? I can't get him to stand now that he has his gun on. Oh, his gun is unbalancing him. This is not a good start to standing them. Okay. He is totally gonna fall. What am I supposed to do about this? It's my first figure. I can't even get him to stand. Okay. Next up, who do we have next on the back of the card? We have Darth Vader, the #1 bad guy. Darth Vader, where are you? Darth Vader? Darth Vader? Darth? There he is. He's hiding over here. So depending on the size of the character, the bubble does change. Now I lost my scissors. There's too many figures here to open. Darth Vader. That's him. I don't know if I held up the other guy's bio for you to read. I can't possibly read all of these bios. Are they completely in English? No, we've got them in English and French. That might be different because these figures were bought in Canada. At least that's where I got them from. I don't know if they put French on the back of cards back in the 80s and 90s. I'm not sure about that in the States. All right, we got a lightsaber. It looks like this. It is a translucent red. This is what the hilt looks like. And then Darth has a thick cape. I did not expect that. It's really cool. And he is really beefed up. So he looks pretty good. He is a sturdy figure. I am loving these figures. And they're in super good condition. They don't seem like they've degenerated any. You clip his cape on like so. He is black badness right there. Does he have a waist swivel? He does also have a waist swivel. I'm going to put his sword in his hand. Hey, Jaden, thanks for coming in. No TMNT today, but we've got Star Wars. Don't you like Star Wars? May the Toy Force be with us all. It is true life. Hey, Alan, thanks for coming in. Okay. All right. Yeah, he's looking good. Okay, now, can he stand? Maybe his cape will help him stand. Maybe his saber will help him stand. They all have this stance where you have to, like, separate their legs in a different way. And it's not like they don't stand. They do have a pretty, once you get them to stand, well, I can't say that. You can get them to be flat and stand, but they're going to be easy to knock over. But we'll do that for a while. Maybe I'll stick him over here so he's always behind my shirt so you can get a good look at him. All right, who's next on the back of the card? We've got Han Solo coming up. Where's Han's gone? Here he is. Real good looking figure here. And that card is nice. And I like that artwork that they've used. They used an original photo from like the promotional photos. It's really kind of cheesy and 80s and cool. Maybe kind of 70s even. The Power of the Force. Anybody knows what that's about? Is that the name of episode number 4? Is that called The Power of the Force? I'm so bad at remembering names. Because did they call this one The Power of the Force? They also call these The Power of the Force. Maybe it's just the wave of the figures that were released. I really like this card. I'm going to have to... I guess I'm just going to save these cards because they're cool. I'm kind of hoping for not too many accessories so that it's not so hard to get them messed up, but it looks like they're coming with a lot of accessories, and I shouldn't hope for that because accessories are the best. And here is our buffed up Han. And I like the style of this. He's almost cartoony because see like the shape of his leg and everything? And that's his face. Oh, the likeness is pretty good too. Wow. And I mean, out of all of the characters, he probably is the most buff, except for Chewbacca. So this is at least more fitting. He looks like himself. But very stylized. Well, not very stylized, but indeed stylized. And they have the same points of articulation. The arms aren't just... See, they gave them a dynamic pose. I guess that's what sets them apart from other action figures from the 80s, which they do resemble, is that they started giving them poses, which is what makes them harder to stand. And you know what? I kind of like when you just have your straight form and you're just standing there. I just think when you display them, it looks better, like you're a soldier and you're standing at attention. I kind of like my toys to have that pose than a dynamic pose. And the gun can only go in his left hand. I didn't realize that he was left-handed. Is that something that I don't know? Let me try to put it in his right hand. Oh, no, you can put it in his right hand too. But he's got two guns. And I'm not sure I remember him having other rifles, lasers, anything. But that could be the one that he stole when he's like, you know, shooting up stormtroopers and whatnot. Whoa, we lost it. Oh, thanks for the likes, guys. Yeah, thanks for joining us today for this epic Star Wars opening. I'll put that at his feet. And I'll hang him down here. These are nice looking figures, though. I'm very happy with these. Next up is... Oh, I can't even compare them to my new cartoon ones. Maybe that was the wrong box choice to stick under here. Okay, I'm going to put that there. I'll put this other box under here. Everybody's down. All men down. I have to compare them to something. Let's see at least the height to the new ones. You know what? They're totally in scale. They totally work. They're like exactly the right scale, except these guys are much, much thinner. Well, not much, much thinner, but thinner. Am I going to be like resetting these constantly? I don't think so. I'm going to, if I bump it one more time, or if I bump it at all and everybody falls, then that's it, I guess. All right, next up on the back of the card, we have Luke Skywalker. Now, I have two Luke Skywalkers because I have the one that came with this deluxe set before I realized. I found this like at an off-price store, and I don't know what I was doing there because you don't usually get toys that are that old there. But I'm going to, I guess I'm going to open them both. I'll open up that later. It doesn't really, I think he's exactly the same figure, and it's Luke Skywalker. And here is his promo picture on the back. I really love those pictures. I wish they were kind of bigger. What if they were the whole back of the card? That would be sweet. All right. You wanted to read that bio. That meant anything to you. Yeah, the art of these cards is pretty nice. It's pretty cool. I mean, nothing tops the black cards of the vintage figures, though. Did I mention I was so super excited for the re-release of the vintage figures? I hope that they're a $10 price point, and I hope that they're easy to find. I mean, I hope that they're cheaper than 10, but in Canada, 10 is an exceptionally good price for a 3 3/4 inch action figure. Normally, the prices we get are, I don't know where I was going with that. They're bad. They can be bad. Oh yeah, Star Wars figures can be $35, you know, with those black label ones and stuff. It's ridiculous. But those cartoon ones were 10, so that can give me hope. Let's put the saber in his left hand. That is looking real good. He's showing a lot of cleavage there. Again, the likeness is good. It is quite good. They did an exceptional job. He's so top heavy. Like he's got this massive chest and back going on. I mean, he skipped leg day. But yeah, he's looking healthy. Let's put him here. Again, it's the same articulation. He's got his flared sleeves. Are we going to have problems? I guess we're going to have problems because of the saber. He also has another gun. What did I do with that? Where did it fall? Did it fall somewhere? Yeah, it would have been awesome if these came with little transparent stands. Oh, here it is. It's a grappling hook. And as you can see, the detail is awesome on this. Super awesome. Oh, yeah. Thanks for your likes, guys. Yeah. All right. Who's next on the back of this card? Oh, Chewbacca. I chose the right one. I may as well show you his bio and photograph from the back. And here is his zoomed in picture on the front of the card. And here is the figure himself, looking real cute, fluffy, cute, strong at the same time. Where are my scissors? Here they are. Let's cut this open. I'm really happy and impressed with these figures. Some people told me not to open them and to save them, but they can't be worth any money. And I like toys, and I think that they look better. My rule is, will they look better on the card, or will they look better in person? And plus, can you play with them and have fun with them? His head does not rotate because it's fuzzy and goes down all around. He does have a waist that separates his belt in a strange way if you are to twist it. And he is probably the heaviest, chunkiest one so far. Is he even bigger than Darth Vader? Yeah, he's even taller than Darth Vader. Not that you can tell. Again, he's got this dynamic stance as well. So you have to separate his feet. He really looks like a Sasquatch. A Sam Squanch. It's his face. It's his bum. He's totally furry and naked. I didn't realize that. And then he has his crossbow, of course, which is epic awesomeness. Look at that. Look at that beauty. That's a good looking gun. And then he also comes with this souped up blaster with scope and so much more, you know, space, lasers, rifles. It's hard to know what they do. Amazing detail on that, though. Can you believe that? I can't. How do you fit this crossbow in his hand? Is everybody right-handed in Star Wars? Does anybody know the answer to that question? Anybody pay attention to that? There must be somebody who's not right-handed. I don't know how to put the gun in his hand. Oh, I guess you put his thumb in behind there. And oh yeah, fits in there. Fits in there good. I love that crossbow. Oh, he might be my favorite figure so far. It's hard to choose, though, because they're all good. I don't know why Darth keeps falling over here. Here, Vader, man. Put him back here. Here we go. All right, who's up next? On the back of the card, we have R2-D2. R2-D2's coming. And here he is. I have a double of him as well. I have him with the best looking Princess Leia in the set. So that was the reason. I didn't really like any of the girls. They made them way too thin in this collection. But one day I did find this one, and I noticed that the Princess Leia that they have in this one is a sturdier, better looking one. So that I had to get a double R2-D2. Because that was the Leia that I wanted to complete my collection with. But we are opening up this guy right now, and he's looking good. And probably one of my first and favorite figures when I was a kid. It's one of the first figures I remember having. And I remember like twisting his head because he had like this little metal, a piece of metal in his head that would scratch up against the plastic and it would make kind of a noise. They kind of tried to mimic the sounds that he made. And it kind of worked. It was fun to do. Did they do it this time? No, his head just turns. Did I show you his bio? Here's his bio if you wanted to freeze frame that or anything. And what are those things? What are these? Rebel Alliance. Oh, I guess they give them a logo depending on what side they fight on. Oh, yes, they do, in fact. Well, that's convenient in case you forget. He is much heavier than I thought. And let's check out this articulation. All right, so he definitely have to pay attention to his articulation. In the bottom, kind of hollow, but he's got his one little peg wheel. It's loose, but I don't think it it retracts. That's really cool. So you can pull it out. Oh, and it clips into place and you can push it in. Awesome. And then these go all the way around. And his head goes all the way around. Playing with him, touching him, really does remind me of my classic toy. It is super bringing back the memories. These are made so well. I'm super surprised. I don't know why people don't like these. It's awesome. Hey, Steven, thanks for joining us today. Thanks for giving the video a like. Yeah, Star Wars. Oh, anybody else? Hey, Tegan, thanks for coming in. Hi, I love Star Wars. Who doesn't, Tegan? Who doesn't? My glasses are hurting me. Next up, we have, oh, yeah, we've got Obi-Wan. Ben, Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's our last hope. He's not really. That is his bio in English and in French. Oh, look at the promo picture they had for him. They didn't have a full-length one for some reason. They just showed his head. All right, he's looking good. I do have my Obi-Wan outfit on today. May the 4th is coming soon. May the 4th is indeed coming soon. I am going to a toy show, but it's after May the 4th, but it is a Star Wars toy show. So it is kind of important that I do open up all of these figures before then, because they will have $3 and $2.50 figures. And I did discover today that I am, in fact, if you're just joining me, missing one of the figures, which I did not know. I'm actually kind of missing two. Kind of want to get them both on the red cards, because maybe they're different, but maybe they're not different. So I am missing the fighter pilot, and I am missing Luke in the X-Fighter outfit. I really thought I had everybody. I was only really paying attention to the bottom ones, and I thought that that was just the main collection when I was trying to complete at least the first two sets. And then in the green figures, I just pick and chose the ones that I really, really love, because I can't collect them all. That would be horrendous. Is it starting? Is what starting? Cinco de Mayo? No, it's a Star Wars toy show. I don't know the Mexican terms that you guys are referring to, and I hope that I'm not being... Whoa, cool. Okay, here is Ben, just a lightsaber, and it's blue, and it's really long. See that they took no... I think it's even longer than in the movie. And he has a removable robe, which is really cool. Now, he's the thinnest one, probably my least favorite, because they did make his head so thin and everything. But hey, the reason that they did that is because this comes off. And then underneath, this is what he's looking like in a very Luke Skywalker outfit, actually. That's a fun looking figure indeed. I have never seen one of these like unrobed in the wild like this. I would think that was such a cool figure if I found that. But the robe is also cool. I actually do like the figure without the robe better, I have to admit. The face is pretty good. I don't really know if it looks like him per se. Yeah, I would say that was the least likeness so far. Let's stick him in front of the Stormtrooper. Hopefully his saber can help him stand like a walking stick. He is old. He might need this cane to hold him up. There we go. The Force can only take you so far, right? Who's up next? Is it the last? Is it the last figure from the first wave? It is, and it is C-3PO. Bio. Did I give you a good enough look at that? There's his promotional photo. Such a nerd. Love him. Here he is, close up. How he stands. Yeah, I never really thought about that before. He was quite a Poindexter. I guess I can't say that that's not true. Of course I realized that he was. It's how you do irritating really, really well and endearing. They did a really good job. Oh, this really reminds me of Han Solo in his ice coffin. We're going to be opening up that soon. Frozen Hans. I do have that one today. Yeah, not like Jar Jar Binks. That was wrong. That was the wrong way. The very, very wrong way. Put up some decorations here. Should be making this look more Star Warsy. Here's another special one that we're opening. I think this one is probably, I think people want a big price for this one, but I think you can get them in different cases and stuff, and he was released differently, but I managed to get him for a good price. Sometimes people want ridiculous amounts for him, but I think everybody I got here basically was under $5. Okay, he is the first guy to stand straight on, so I like that. They put out his arms, and really super vac metal shiny awesomeness, and then the black void and the gears in his guts looks so good. Let me show you the back. And the fact that they did put his arms out like that is really sweet, because that's his nerdy stance. Same articulation, and oh yeah, he has a waistband right in those electronics. So he's always flaring his arms around, running around with his head cut off or his leg cut off. I guess is really what he's doing. And let's put him right here, like so. He's a good one. What weapons? Wait, I guess he wouldn't have any weapons. Where's his outline? I don't even know where I put his box. Did I just throw it on the floor? I guess he had no weapons. I hope I didn't throw it out. Did you guys see any weapons? Let me know if you saw any weapons. Hey, Booby, thanks for coming in. You're late. We're opening a big, epic, massive Star Wars opening today. All right, so that was C-3PO. Would they show? Oh, yeah, they would show the weapons here, and they do not show any weapons. Did they show their double weapons? Oh, yeah. Luke's got his at his feet. Chewie's got his slung over his shoulder and everything. Interesting. No weapon for C-3PO. All right, let's get into Wave 2, which I definitely screwed up. Again, I'll tell you. I was only paying attention to that bottom panel and didn't realize that I was missing those two end ones, which, again, I do have Luke, and I do have TIE Fighters, and I do have that pilot. So I guess it's not the end of the world. But the first one in that is Luke, sleeveless Luke, doing his Yoda training. And that is the promo picture that they used. That is the bio written smaller this time. And yeah, look at those play sets you can get. Those are sweet. Did I pay attention to the play sets they put on the back? I didn't pay attention to the play sets. Those were the ones that were released initially. Well, initially in 1995, 1996. Hello, everyone in Jar Jar Binks' voice. Oh, no.
Hello, everyone. I am super annoying.
Is that how he sounds? I don't even know how he sounds. He came on the screen. I probably watched it for 10 minutes and was like, I can't watch these movies. I can't watch them. I have to admit, I do not like first, second, and third movies. Not enjoyable for me. I don't even think I made it to the third. Doesn't Jar Jar Binks show up in the second movie? So that means I sat through the first one, or did I not even get through the first one? Because I don't remember. And I just remember I was bored. It was boring. But 3, 4, and 5 are awesome films. Here is Luke showing with the gun show is out and his back. And again, he's got the open-legged stance. Show the action stance, I should call it. I've been calling it the dynamic stance. You get him to stand like this, not with him souped up with his weapons. We got to get him to stand. Again, the likeness is real good. Did they use the same head sculpt? They did. Yeah, I think they used the same head sculpt. It looks slightly different, but it is so similar. They gave him these deep blue crazy eyes that look almost scary. But he's looking good. He's looking buff. He's huge, way bigger than in real life. And we'll be coming back to that figure shortly because we've got some special feature for him. All right, who else? We're looking for... Oh, I probably should have did this guy first. Oh, no, but I'm going to do him last. Because I think this guy came out with Wave 1. You see that? But they released him afterwards. That's right, Boba. But since he's on the back of here at the very end, then we will get to him later. Even though he kind of is officially Wave 1. Oh, here's Hans. Here's Hans in the snow. I am disappointed at how small his hood ruffle is. But let's get him open and take a look. C-3PO's weapon is his voice. It's totally his voice. It's just his sheer flailing arms and nerdiness. But he's also the coolest guy. I keep forgetting which hand is the right hand. I'm going to see if I can double fist his guns before I show them to you. All right, here he is. You know, that was, you know, sometimes it snows there on their planet, and you have to like cut open monsters and climb in their stomachs, depending on how cold it is. Oh, that likeness is good. I could not tell. That's really impressive. Bundled up, amazing outfit, same articulation, including the waist swivel. And yeah, even the head. I guess he's got his hood. Oh, he's got his hood down. That's what's going on there, which I guess makes sense because that way he can move around his head. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's definitely way more acceptable. Did I let you read his bio? I don't think I did, but I really like how he's just like standing there with snow all over him. They give him his height. What is this? 1.8 meters. They switched that up for Canada. That's kind of weird that it's in meters. We don't even talk about height in meters here in Canada, which is really weird. We kind of do kilometers. We do both kilometers and miles. We talk in both. Temperature, we do Celsius, though. We don't talk temperature in Fahrenheit. All right, that's what he's looking like. I like him. I would wear that outfit. I'd wear a lot of these outfits, to tell you the truth. Especially Chewbacca's. All right, next up we have, we're going to be opening Lando. And maybe Lando was supposedly released in the first wave too, because he is not on the wave 2 card back. But here he is. He is the figure that they buffed up the most for some reason. And that is his bio with his height and whatnot. I wonder if it is authentic to their actual heights as actors, the actors' actual heights. Yeah, they gave him, I don't know what's up with this, but they gave Lando full-on abs and everything. I don't mind having wrestling Star Wars figures, though. I'm down with that. His cape came unattached to him. Oh, he is the first guy to have a peg hole in the back. I was going to mention that they didn't have peg holes like a lot of figures did. He's got super 70s bell bottoms on. They're super tight. And like I said, yes, he is chiseled, ripped. His abs show through his tight shirt, which would probably be quite flowing. I don't know. His sleeves are flowing, but the rest of his shirt is super tight. Maybe it's wet. And those pants, man, with the flare. So again, they're super kind of reminding me of Adventure People, because Adventure People were made in the 70s and they had on super 70s clothes, tighter and flaring on the ends. The face, I'd say that that's pretty good. I mean, just add a mustache, it's hard. The hair is looking real legit too. That's his backside. Oh, look, he's even got a bum. His pants are a bum crease, so his pants are super tight. He needs to put on more clothes. This is probably the thickest cape I have ever seen on a toy, any toy. Not even if it was an 8-inch figure, it's really, really thick, but still rubbery and flexible. It's looking nice. I got to see how that looks once it's pegged into his back. Yeah, it's super full. He's looking kind of vampire-y, which I'm down with. 70s disco vampire Lando, looking real good. 2 blasters for him. Disco Lando indeed. They don't make toys with this plastic anymore. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. I know that our resources are pretty meek, but all of this is really like, it's the perfect pliability. Like, it's not going to crack or snap. The guns. What's going on with the figures nowadays? Why do they make it with such brittle plastic? It has to be an economic thing. I can't think of any other excuse. But those are his 2 blasters. He is ready for action. 70s disco blasting action. I guess he's gonna have to go up front here. Better find a better foot stance for him. Yeah, he's probably one of the best figures. I mean, he does look like a space vampire. Wonder if he was supposed to be a space vampire. I think Darth Vader was supposed to be the space vampire. Darth Vader has fallen over the most. Maybe the Stormtrooper? Well, the Stormtrooper's been doing pretty good lately. Oh no. Oh no. Luke, I can take away there for a second, because I think something real special's coming up. You know what? I skipped I skipped Yoda by mistake. We were supposed to have opened Yoda before Lando. And Yoda's bio. It says, what is his height? It has to be under a meter. It's 0.65 meters. A meter is a little longer than a yard. It is 3 feet approximately, I believe. So I was only going to get the first wave until, and then I was going to make myself be happy with just that and said that's enough. But, I want you to see him again. Oh, and they do give him a full body pose on the back. But he came with this awesome carrying case that you could strap onto Luke during his training. So I had to do that. I had to be able to put all of that together. So I guess maybe I should take out his weapons. I don't know how I'm going to be able to figure out how to do this, but I'm going to have to figure it out somehow. And they made him really, really nice. He actually also reminds me of the 80s version of him. And like a Jawa too. They were just small. I'm pretty sure he had a cloth felt cape, if I'm not mistaken. His points of articulation are a bit different. His waist is very loose. Kind of feels like it has some kind of feature. Very squared off and very loose. And then he's got these, again, very drapey 70s flary sleeves, but super cute and super easy to use. How does this work now? Oh, that's really interesting because it's shaped so that it turns out this way. But you have to bring this all the way around and then plug it into the front there. And then they have the painted detail there. So let me strap this over Luke. And plug it in. Wow, this is not really proportionate. It's a much bigger backpack than was used. It's a good thing they buffed them all up because it might be impossible for him to carry this thing. Kind of hard to get the tabs in. Okay. All right. So here is this giant backpack, and it fits on so nicely, like a glove. And then I think Yoda goes forward into here. Oh, look, he's got E.T.'s feet, just like E.T. And then, can he put up his arms? Let's see how far I can put him down inside. You don't have to put him down this far inside, but I wanted to stick him down. Then his arms don't have to go up that far. Here, let me pull him out a little bit, put his arms down a bit. He's dictating. He's directing. Here he is.
Yes, Luke. I'm sorry.
I'm not going to do any impersonations. I already did a bad Jar Jar Binks. Maybe my Jar Jar Binks was good, though. I don't. Yeah, no. I will not do any more interpretations. And he has an accessory, which I'm trying to get into his hand. So there he is pointing with his cane, which is real nice. It looks like real wood. Luke's face looks real good. Man, these are good figures. So glad I got these for like $3 or $2.50 or $5. All different prices. I think they would probably average around $3 each. Or maybe the first wave of them. No, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't know. I think that is a good estimate. I don't think I paid $5. Oh, I think I only paid $5 for a couple, but then I got lots of them for $2.50. Okay. All right. And the fact that they're brand new, man, I love a brand new retro toy. I don't know if you can call 1995 retro, though, can you? Okay, let's stand him. I know that some people are falling down, but you at least can see some. Hey, Anna, thanks for coming in. Thanks for the likes. You guys are giving nice likes. I love Yoda, too. He is the best character. I agree, Stephen. Looks like Yoda is going to hit Luke with his cane. He's totally going to. He was such a cranky little guy. All right, and then the last person on the back of the card, which I don't know because he's not on the back of this card, but he's on the back of this card, and it's Boba Fett. And man, Boba Fett is a coveted figure. Even in this series, he's kind of coveted. He was probably, yeah, he was priced higher. I might have paid, did I pay $10? I might have paid $10 for him. He might have been the last one for me to complete. Now that I do remember correctly. I also remember that I paid more for the Ewoks, but it was worth it because that day I got such a good deal. And there were 2 Ewoks in the one package, so that also pays off. All right, so here is... Sorry, I took him off his card before I showed him to you. I guess I showed him to you a little bit. Boba Fett. Boba Fett's bio. Oh, yeah, he has the bio more like the first... Wait, I don't know what I'm talking about. Forget that, but read his bio. And look at his photo. Really a great-looking figure. No wonder everybody likes him. He doesn't have any yellow on him. Well, I guess it's orange. You know what? It's probably more faithful than anything we've seen. What is going on with his cape? Oh, he's really good looking. Love these colors because they're, you know, they're all army, yet still they got some bright ones. These are some of my favorite colors. So combining them all together, we got that cape hanging over his side there, which I think is removable. Yep. You can take off this whole shoulder harness decorated thing, and then you can have him just looking like this, which he looks pretty sweet like that on its own. I guess I kind of like things. I guess you guys know if you watch my channel that I like less embellishments on my toys, because the thing I like about toys is that they're simple and fun and awesome. And thanks for your likes, guys. Yeah. I'm getting hot. Where's my hat? Oh, Obi-Wan. No more. And then, oh yeah. Here's that shooting device, or what did he do? I forget what the original figure did that you sent away for, but nobody got one and it broke, and and it's just a rumor that they really exist, but they really do exist. His shooting action. Wait. Hopefully I'm putting it in the right direction. Which way does it go? Does it go up or down? Or does it matter? So cool. And then he does have an awesome gun. I think it goes up. See, it's got this little thing on the back, and you can slide it on like so. It goes up, doesn't it? Because that way you can shoot them. The detail really is, like the distress marks and everything. It's sweet. He's sweet. can't get his gun in his hand. Whoa, what is going on there? What is going on with his hand? He's got... I gotta find him on a card back. He's got an attached circular hole for one hand, but they also have that where he has his gun in. I don't know what's going on with that and why they did that, because you can't take anything else off. That's like a Tila hand grip. Ow. Okay, I did manage to stuff his gun in there, but that's kind of bizarre. What kind of pole is he holding? And it's the same articulation with the waist and the head and the arms. I guess I would have told you otherwise. All right. Okay. Yes, he had fabrics. I knew that. I knew that, Booby. Thank you. All right, so we got... Oh, what? Okay, we've got a Hans and a Luke. And I guess I'm going to open up this other Luke because I have to open up all of my red cards. And I guess I'll be looking for the other two at the next toy show I go to. The fighter pilot. If anybody knows and is watching this and knows of my TIE fighter pilot, I think I definitely have to get Luke, though. But if you think my fighter pilot is exactly the same as the one on the back of this card, did he come with different accessories or something? And then, I can't believe I don't have the Luke. How did I never get the X-Wing fighter? Does anybody remember me buying him? Did I actually get him or not? All right, I'm not opening those today. Let's get to... I'm excited about this Hans and his ice. I should probably let you read it. Look, do you like that? Do you like how he looks all frozen in the ice there? Does it increase his height? No, it doesn't talk about his height. Yes, it does. 2.06 meters. 2.06 meters? What? I gotta see if he's taller in ice. If they measured the ice block. That does sound... Yeah, 1.8 meters. And I guess the ice block is a bit bigger, so... The ice block is 2.06 meters. And it says, including cabinet. It actually says that. Oh, we got some propaganda with this figure. Sweet. It looks like they gave you his bio card in a couple other different languages. That's super nice of them on this international card. And then they gave you a printout of collector things. And it looks like there is the Luke on his sled that we will be opening. And maybe you can see some of the figures there. And oh yeah, and that's just it in a different language. And here is the cabinet. Look at that. That looks zombie scary awesomeness. And there's the back, so that's where you can clip them into place, which is hilarious. And this is a pretty good Hans. I like his stance a lot better. Again, he looks like some of the cartoon figures, more so than some of the cartoon figures. Yeah, they cartoonicized him, which I really like. He'll look great with those. Here is the difference between his first release. They just took off his vest. I guess he looks almost as buff. Yeah, that's a really good looking figure. And you can clip him into the back like so. So there he is, frozen in time. Is that a little green detail there? That's sweet. Oh yeah, each one of those are, I guess, little stickers or something. They really put stickers on there? And they applied them themselves? Isn't that cool? That's a great detail. He's frozen. And for when he gets unfrozen, they gave him yet a different gun. I don't know where he picked this up at. It's got a really interesting head on it. It's a laser pistol. Put that in his hand. Yes, the fighter is the same, and you did not buy X-Wing Luke fighter, if I remember right. Well, I don't have it here, so I definitely didn't buy it. I definitely have to look for it on the 11th, I believe, the Star Wars toy show is. He looks so good. Oh, maybe. I guess it might be because he's so simple, but maybe one of my favorites. Right now, it's really hard to choose because they're all really, really awesome. Can that stand up on its own? That can't stand up. We've got a couple more figures that I'm going to open. We've got this special Luke, who also comes with propaganda. I'm going to show you some of the other figures that were around in the first couple of waves. These were actually made by Kenner, which I have not mentioned. Before Hasbro swooped in. And before Disney swooped in. No. I forgot to show you on this card. Really cool with the cape for Luke. Luke in black. It's like bad Luke. The dark side Luke. But not really. But it could be. He could have gone that way so easily. Just like his daddy-o. I am your daddy. Again, they gave a bio on a piece of paper, or a file card on a piece of paper. I like that. And this is exactly the same propaganda that we saw on Hans's, because it was from the first red and yellow Saber series. So we call this Darth series. I need that robot right there. Forget what his name is. That one in between Boba and Darth. And I guess I need that green guy. I'm probably going to buy every single figure I find that I don't have. And it's going to be so easy to remember this time. I usually have a really hard time remembering. All right, here is my hand got cut off Luke without his cape on. See, and then he's got his gloved hand on. Oh, he's on the verge of becoming evil. Almost looks like his dad. His eyes look evil. And then his saber is yellow. And I'll put that in his gloved hand. And then he's got this cape. Whoa, whoa. That's even more capier than his father's. Much more mysterious. Let me throw that on over him. Same articulation, still at the waist and everything. Do you want to take a look at him again? Should I really show you him? He's big on having that flared jacket, belted, flared at the bottom jacket thing going on. That's kind of his style. I guess he doesn't tuck his shirt in. And then they did leave a nice swoop opening on his cape so you could stick his lightsaber out. Vroom, 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 vroom. He looks real good. That is a really cool figure. Again, this is one that's sometimes can be a lot more expensive, but I didn't pay that much for it, luckily. And then lastly, let's break out this crazy deluxe set, which is really kind of silly because I don't think, well, if they even call it deluxe, I don't think there was a desert sport skiff. Wait, was there a desert sport skiff? Did he fly on that? I really should watch these movies again. It's been so long. It actually sounds familiar now. It would have had to have been the first movie, though, by his outfit. Or are they, like, mixing and matching things? It kind of looks like the one that went through the jungle. How does revolution? How goes renovation? Oh, renovations are not going. I mean, I bought paint and I cleared almost everything out of the room. I still haven't cleared everything out of the room. So I still have to like clean and spackle and sand. Remove like light switch plates and stuff. I'll probably film most of it. All right, we got a card insert. We've got some kind of instructions on the bottom there. I don't know what they're telling us to do. Maybe how to make it work. This is a bigger card, so you can see kind of how things work. Again, I bought this at an off price before I ever found any of these other figures. And then I realized when I bought all these figures that I had a Luke figure. But this was kind of a mistake. But still, at least it's interesting. I don't know what you're supposed to do with it. Exactly. Oh, wow. I guess you're supposed to do something like this with it. That's cool. That almost makes it worth it. And there's projectiles and stuff too. Hey, Broken, thanks for stopping in. You're a little late. We've been here for quite a while, just over an hour. We've been looking at all these Star Wars figures. Where are those instructions again? I guess I do need them. Got to see which way the handles go. So the handles go more forward. That snaps into place. And I like this dashboard with the control panel with the lights on it is really cool. And then looks like there's like 3 missiles. And these things plug onto let's look at this thing again. I don't know which way you saw it before. So cool. These plug onto here. 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 Here, like so, and then I guess I can still fold them down. Yeah. Check that out again. Oh, I don't know if you saw the full extent. That's really fun to do, though. I don't know how easy it is not to get your hands stuck in there. Hey, thanks for the likes, guys. Awesome. Okay. And then there's a projectile that goes in the front here. And this is a pretty cool ship, so. And it does fire. I'm going to try to see if I can get Darth Vader with it. Nope. I missed him, but I almost knocked Boba over. Wow, my aim is pretty bad. Super bad. All right, and here is the Luke that we get with the figure. He looks shinier. I think he's shinier. See, there he is. Not tucking in his shirt again. Showing lots of cleavage. Yeah, he's shinier. He looks bigger, too. Would have they made him even bigger? Is that possible? I think he's pretty much the same figure. But he does have the added, like, hole on the back, which I was expecting, but only Lando has one of those. So slightly different coloration on his pants. And I believe that his torso is actually bigger. I don't know if you can tell that. But yeah, I think he's been working out even further. All right. All right, I'm going to put him on here. Oh, and there's 2 foot peg holes. This is what I'm talking about. So you can really secure him on to this sled, this skiff. Hello, Brogan. Thanks for coming in. Swamp Thing, thanks for joining us. Oh, I made it for Star Wars live. Woo! You kind of missed it. We've opened up all these figures. But yeah, here he is. He's flying around like this. But you know, if he needs to go into outer space, hey, where's the missile? You just press this on the bottom here and flaps it like that, and then he's and he can start shooting things. And yeah, I take it back. This is a pretty epic, awesome gun. Woo! All right, so that was a lot of Star Wars. I'm getting hot. It's kind of chilled before, so I guess under all these lights and all these excitement over the toys and everything, I guess it's a real good thing. But I'll be back with more Star Wars. I'll try to get as many done before the end of the month, but also I guess all May long will be Star Wars month. Thanks so much. Hey, Speech Fairies, thanks for coming in. You guys are all coming late. I guess I know to come on later. I guess next time I'll make sure that I do my video around 6:30. Thanks for joining me. I didn't give up on my YouTube channel. I made 3 new videos which need comments. Oh, Steven, I'll have to check out your videos. Swamp Thing, come back and watch more videos later. Thank you guys so much for giving the video a like. Give a thumbs up if you like Star Wars, obviously. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Love you guys. We'll see ya again tomorrow with another Star Wars review and maybe some other reviews, hopefully.